Hello guys, welcome back in this video of count function. So basically in this video we'll discuss everything that you need to know about count function. Okay, so there are 7 count functions and we will discuss about each one of them in detail with the examples so that it is easy for you to understand. Okay, so this video will be a bit longer than my usual videos, so have some patience, and at the end of the day you will not have to go to any other material after watching this video. Okay, so let's begin with the first function, that is count. So the syntax of this function is very simple. It basically asks for range of the values like which you want to perform count on, and it counts number of cells that contains number. Okay, so this is about count. COUNTA is it basically like count number of the cells that are not empty. Okay, and it can measure what I will say any type of data that could be number, text. Okay, and the syntax is very simple. Again, same as what we have in count. It's just that there is a COUNTA. Then the count blank again syntax is very simple, and what it does it is measures the number of the cells which are empty. Okay. Then count unique, again same syntax, but the it measures the number of the unique values in a range. Okay, let's perform each one of them on this data table and see the value. Okay, so now I would like to perform count. So first of all, let's type equal to and then type count. It is saying that number of the numeric values in a data set. So suppose I tab. Now I select each of the value in the range, and if I hit enter, so it is giving me 3 because there are just 3 numbers in this range. Okay. Now I want to perform COUNTA, which measures the number of the non-empty cells. So I will just say equal to and COUNTA. Okay. And now then I will take all the values. So basically it is giving me 7. I have started from B2. So basically I should have started from B3 because B2 is a field name. So if you see there are 7 count. Okay. Now let's perform count blank. So basically it should give us 2. So what it does is count blank, it gives us number of the empty values. So tab. Now I've selected all the values and hit enter. So it is giving us 2 because there are just 2 empty cells. If I will suppose delete this, it will become 3. Okay. Now if I will perform count unique, so let me perform count unique. Same syntax, nothing to be changed. Now I will just select all the range of the values and hit enter. So it is giving me 5. Why it is giving me 5? Because there are 2 duplicates values. There are like 2, and then there is a 2 apples. Okay. And the total count is 7. So that's why it is giving us 5. Okay. That's about the basic functions. Now let's talk about some of the advanced functions that count has. So basically in this video, we will discuss about 3 functions. So the syntax of these would be a bit different. So what COUNTIF does is it count number of the cells in a range that meet a specific criteria. So what the criteria could be that suppose I want to measure like people who are into IT department, or whose salary is more than some specified number, or their age is less than some specified number. So something like that. Okay. I mean, the syntax is very simple. Firstly, it takes the range where you want to perform the count, and then it asks for the criteria. COUNTIFs is the same as COUNTIF. It's just that it will work on multiple criteria. Okay. So suppose you want to measure the number of the people who have age more than something, and then they also belong to some department. So it will take both the criteria and then it will count the values. Okay. So as you can see, the what I will say, the syntax is very similar to what we have there. It just that firstly it is taking range, then criteria 1, and then range 2 and criteria 2, and it can go on and on basis on the criteria and the range that you have. Now, if I will talk about the last function, that is COUNTIFs with Wildcards, what does it mean? It's just like it is the same function as this. It's just that it will perform some wildcard, count, okay? So basically, we use asterisk for that, okay? That would match the partial text value. So what does it mean by wildcards? So suppose I want to measure where the name ends with MES. So, this can be performed using COUNTIFs with wildcards. Same if I want to perform like the names that are starting with J. So this can be performed by, the wildcard. So there is a partial match, then COUNTIFs with the wildcard comes into play. Now I have four problems that will cover each one of them. So let's solve one by one. So the first problem is we want to have number of people with the age more than 25. So we will use COUNTIF for this because there is just one criteria. So this is the syntax COUNTIF. So what it is saying, a conditional count across a range. Tab. Let's select the range. So this is the range because we want to perform each function. I've selected the range. Now click comma and then double quotes and then greater than 25. So if you see, it is giving us 8. So this data is already sorted basis on age only. So that's why if you can see the count, it is 8. So it is correct. Now it is asking for number of people from marketing department. So again, I will use COUNTIF. Reason being, there is just one condition to be performed. So this is the COUNTIF. Again, I will select the range. So now we are interested in department. So I will like select the value of department. Then I will say in criteria, I will write market. So now it is giving us 3. So if you see, there are just 3 people with the marketing departments. Okay. Now it is asking for number of people from HR department and age more than 25. So basically now we need to perform COUNTIFs because there are multiple criteria. I will say COUNTIFs. Okay. So what it is saying, count values basis on multiple criteria. Hit tab. Now, firstly, I want to take care of the people who are from HR department. So I will select this data and then comma, then HR. You don't need to do anything else like equal to or something. It will take care of that. So criteria one is complete. Now we want to perform the second criteria. So for that we need to have age data. Select the age data. Then comma. It is asking for whose age is more than 25. So I will say 25. So we'll see it is again giving us 3 because all the marketing people have age more than 3, more than 25. Now suppose I want to perform the same but for more than 30, suppose, because there is just one person. So it will give you some idea. So this is giving us 2. Why in the, okay, number of HR people, sorry. So number of HR people more than 30 are 2. Yes. For the more than 25, there were 3. Okay, so it is coming correct. Now I need to perform this where I mean the number of the people with the department ending with ing and age more than 25. So basically, it is referring to marketing people who have age more than 29. So for this, we will use COUNTIF with the wildcards. So COUNTIF, okay. Like we will use COUNTIFs only. It's just that in the criteria we will change it to look like that. So suppose we need to count firstly the department. So let's take department, and in the uh, criteria we will say strict and then ing, then close. Okay. Now the criteria range 2 would be we want to measure age as well. I will take age. Okay, now I will say more than, sorry, it is less than, more than 29. So it is giving us 2. So again, there are more than 29 So there are two marketing people. That's why. Suppose if I will change it to suppose R. Let's experiment. So it is giving us again two because there are two people in the HR department. Let's put T. So I think this time it should give us one. Now you got the sense, right, how these function works. So in case you have any doubts related to these functions, please let me in the comment section. That's all for the video. And in case you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to this channel for the similar content. So thank you so much for watching this video till the end. I hope it was very helpful.